Hey guys, make sure to stay tuned in. We'll talk about 3 common mistakes people make when changing engine oil that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs, even engine replacement. So we'll cover all that today. Hey guys, welcome back to Electrical Car Repair Live. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Dodge Challenger. That generation here guys, from year 2011-12 all the way to year 2023-24. If you need to see how to do an oil change, how to change your engine oil step by step, 3 common mistakes people make that can actually destroy your engine, or you may end up spending thousands of dollars in future repairs. We'll cover that guys, where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste money and time. Why it's always important to know guys, okay, what to do before you actually do the job. Stay with us, we'll cover that. But before we start, let me tell you a little bit about us guys. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We do engine work, transmission, body work, electrical, engine codes, all that stuff. Why we do it? To save you guys as much money as we can. All we need in return, please subscribe to the channel, like the video. Now we have more than 14,000 free repair videos on our YouTube channels that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So we're going to go ahead guys, jack it up now. Now, one advice, never rely on the jack itself. You wonder why guys? Because if one little bit of O-ring or seal fails in that jack, that whole car will fall on you if you're underneath and it will crush you guys. So always use jack stands, not jack only. Always make sure you have a jack stand supporting the vehicle as well. Better be safe than sorry, right? So we're going to go ahead, jack it up, install the jack stand, we'll continue with the next step. So we install the jack stand. Now we can go underneath, okay, and see exactly guys, okay. It says remove for engine service. You see that cover here that says remove for engine service? That one needs to be removed guys, okay, just that cover. It has a few bolts only, you can see here, there, okay, and in the back it has 2 more. So altogether we have only 4 bolts that need to be removed. So we're going to go ahead guys, remove the one towards the back side, 10mm socket. Let's go ahead, okay, remove those. Okay, second one out now, perfect. Now we have 2 in the front, right there. Okay, here, it's a lower vehicle, longer vehicle, so often guys, it's going to have that cover smashed underneath, but that's sometimes normal. So these bolts will need to come out, this one here as well. That cover will be slide out towards the back, and now we can access the oil drain plug, which is located right there. So guys, okay, let's see. This one is a 13mm, okay, socket. We're going to go ahead, okay, get it loose. Now, some people will change that oil when the engine is hot. If you do that, it can spray you, it can burn you. Okay, if you go under the car, it's hot, exhaust can burn you, be careful. Always wear gloves, eye protection as well. Do not get it as tight as this one. This is just no good, guys. Whoever got this one tight didn't do it right. You can strip the pan. It's a metal pan. It's easy to strip. Now, if you change the engine oil code, it will come out slower and it will take more time. If you do it when it's warm or hot oil, it will come out really fast, but it can spray and burn you. So it's your decision, guys, on this one. So we need to get a bigger tool to loosen that one, because obviously somebody didn't know what they were doing. Watch the oil pan moves. That's bad, guys. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't over tighten the oil drain plugs. You can strip them and you need to replace the oil pan. At least it's that lower portion of the oil pan, which is not very complicated to replace on that engine. That vehicle is pretty easy to work on. We have multiple videos on our channels that can teach you how to do almost anything, guys. Okay, so we'll let it drain for 5-10 minutes until everything's out. While it's draining, we need to remove the oil filter, because more oil will leak back in the oil pan. This is the drain plug right here. We're going to go ahead, guys, okay, and open the hood now. Under the hood, okay, the oil filter will be located at easy to get location right here, as you can see. This is your oil filter. Now, common problem on that engine, actually, guys, is oil filter housing gasket leaking. It can leak coolant, it can leak oil. We have a video on our YouTube channels, guys, on 3.6 Dodge Journey. It uses the same engine. How to replace oil filter housing gaskets, guys, if you need to check it out. So 24mm socket, and we're going to go ahead, get that oil filter loose. Again, the gasket is a weak spot on this engine. Sooner or later, probably you will develop that problem, guys. Not very complicated to replace, but you need to drain the coolant. When draining coolant, always bleed the cooling system the correct way. If you don't bleed it, you can practically destroy your engine, guys. We have many videos, and there is multiple videos on YouTube how to bleed cooling system. So, okay, it comes out. Make sure you don't make a mess. That's the filter, guys. That's the old filter right here. We're going to grab it, pull it out of the housing now. Okay, and we can just get the new one now. So guys, this is the filter right here. Okay, we have new seal for the cap that we need to replace. Remember in which groove it goes. That's where you need to place yours too. These ones, they get old, squished. They can develop leaks. Some people will actually try to put a double seal. They will not see the old one and they will try to put the new one on top. We've seen that happen too. All kind of ridiculous situations. Now, we're going to go ahead, okay, push it there. Perfect, apply a little bit of engine oil on it. We get the filter. See, it comes with new seal. We'll put the links in the description of the video below, guys, where you can get really affordable engine oil with a good price. Filter as well, quick shipping, guys. Most of the times it's same day or even next day, so which makes it very convenient. Push it until it clicks in place. Perfect. Now we can just go ahead, tighten it there. It's important to have the oil pan open. When you remove the filter, more oil will go to the oil pan. So that's good because, okay, we will clean the engine out of that old engine oil. And now we'll recommend to use torque specs. You can use 25 Newton meters. It's on the cap. You can see. So we're going to get the torque wrench now, set it at 25. Let me just go ahead and do that quick. Make sure you're not using foot per pound. You're using Newton meters. So that's 25 right here. Okay, now let's hear a click. Once you hear a click, you need to stop, guys. Okay, immediately. So, okay, let's do that now. Make sure you don't cross thread it as well. Once you hear the click from the torque wrench, stop. Listen now. Okay, that's it. So we're ready to continue with the next step. Okay guys, so everything drained. You can see it's not leaking at all anymore. That's what you want. Now we're going to go ahead, install the old drain plug, get it tight, guys. Okay. Now don't over tighten these things like it was. That's just ridiculousness. So we're going to go ahead, just get it tight by hand. Not too crazy. Okay, but not too loose. 3 common mistakes people make. 1, leave the oil filter loose. Leave the oil drain plug loose, guys. And we'll talk about the 3rd one. All this can destroy your engine. We had multiple cases like that at the shop that I used to work at when I was a kit. So let's go ahead, install the cover. Just 4 screws, 4 bolts, pretty easy, and then we can continue, guys, with the next step. So we install the cover, we put the jack stand. Now we're ready to drop the car. It needs to be leveled for the next step, guys, and we can go ahead and actually start adding engine oil. The cap is right here. Okay, go ahead, open it. Now if you have a white residue on the cap, we have a special video that explains why you have white build up on the oil cap. If you don't fix it on time, you will destroy your engine, and the device that causes that, it costs only a few dollars. It's a serviceable item. 9 out of 10 people don't even know about what I'm talking about, guys. So check out the video. It will talk about all that. You need to replace it between usually 60 and 80,000 miles. So the oil capacity for that 3.6 engine, according to the manual for our year, is 5.9 US quarts. One of those is 1 quart, okay? We'll put link in the description of the video below where you can buy engine oil, filter, supplies, and parts for your car at a really good price. Quick shipping, that way, guys, you do not waste money and time. So let's go ahead, add almost all 6 of them, and we'll continue with the next step. So we're on the last one. Practically we need to add 5.9. I think if we add 6, we'll still be safe, guys. No, we have one more. Actually, we added 5. This is the 6th one. Your dipstick is located right here. After we add the oil, we will need to, guys, check the engine oil level. Then we need to start the vehicle to make sure, okay, that you don't have oil pressure light or red engine oil light on. If you do, you have a problem with the oil filter or the car is not getting oil, you need to turn it off immediately before you destroy your engine. So we'll talk about that. Okay, we added the last one. Make sure, third mistake we see quite often, people don't add engine oil, or they don't forget to get the oil cap tightened, guys. And when that happens, okay, the engine can spray oil, can lose vacuum, and you can run out of oil even that way. There was a case, a friend of mine that did that and destroyed his engine. So now we can pull the oil dipstick, which is right here. We need to wipe it. Careful not to cut yourself on that plastic here because it's sharp when you pull it, guys. Always use gloves when you handle chemicals like that because I don't think it's good for your skin. So we're going to go ahead, push it in. Okay, you might need to turn it a little bit. If it gets stuck, that's normal. Okay, all the way down, pull it out. It might be over the full mark. If it is, it's okay because the oil filter will take some. Ours is right on the maximum, guys, just 1 millimeter up. So that's not bad at all. Next step, we need to start the car. If you're in the garage, open your doors wide open. We recommend to do that outside because you can actually die in what it's called carbon monoxide poisoning or something like that. So I'm inside now, guys. Okay, pretty nice edition with the white seats and the carpets. Okay, we have special video about reviewing these carpets. They're amazing. So we're going to go ahead, start it, look for oil pressure light, red oil light or anything like that. If you don't have one, that means everything is great, guys. So we'll let it run for about 30 seconds. Then we can turn it off, guys. And once you turn it off, okay, what you need to do, you need to make sure that you let it sit for about 5 minutes so the oil can leak all the way from the cylinder head down to the oil pan. It's been about 5 minutes, so the oil should be down by now. So we're going to pull it, wipe it again, because when the engine runs, it splashes it and you will not get an accurate reading. And then push it back in. It goes one angle, otherwise it gets a little bit stuck, guys. Okay, perfect, just like that. Now we can go ahead, pull it out, and let's check the reading now. Let's see what we have. And here, we're right at the maximum, guys. Okay, a little bit 1 millimeter below. That's perfect. If you overfill it, you can damage your catalytic converters, guys. So, guys, make sure you tighten your oil drain plug, oil filter. Make sure you added engine oil. Make sure, guys, that you tighten that cap. Make sure you use the correct type of oil. Make sure that it's made for that engine. We've seen where people put the wrong engine in their engine. That can cause multiple oil leaks. It can even destroy your engine, guys. If you want to see how to reset the engine oil wipe on that Dodge Challenger, we have videos on our YouTube channel that will teach you guys how to do that step by step. We'll have multiple videos, probably more than 400 or 500 videos coming on that car. For any of you having that one, we'll be taking completely apart to teach you how to fix almost anything on it. Hopefully, guys, the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.